About your pets and dating. Okay, I got cut off again. All right, so let me continue. When I was dating before I got married, I asked about pets. But I wasn't just asking about the pets. I was asking while observing. If someone said they didn't care for pets, I didn't judge them. I didn't offer my opinion. I just asked, oh, why? Because the reason matters. They could be allergic. They could have had a painful experience as a child with animals. They could have lost a pet and decided it was too hard to do again. All of that is just information. But if the response was rigid, like beast belong in the wilderness, and that's it, I clocked that. Not emotionally, just mentally. Then I might ask, have you ever had a pet? If the answer repeated the same rigid stance with no flexibility, I noted something. There's more going on here, and it's not my job to unpack it. Then they'd ask me if I had pets. I'd say yes, and I'd observe. What I noticed over time was this: people who simply didn't want pets for practical reasons stayed neutral. People who had a deeper issue often reacted emotionally, sometimes irritated, sometimes oddly dismissive, like with an attitude. That reaction mattered more than the answer, and I kept observing beyond that. How did they talk about animals in general? What would happen if a story came up in the news about someone's pet or an animal, a situation, something bad? Did they respond with concern? Did they minimize it? Did they joke in a way that showed low empathy? That was not about animals anymore. That was about emotional capacity and temperament. Let me say this clearly. If you're paying attention, this is super easy. You are not a detective. You are not interrogating anyone. You're having a normal conversation. You're relaxed. You're smiling. You're enjoying your meal. You're being yourself and you're observing. Talk less, observe more. Once you have what you need, you don't need to go further. You don't need to rationalize it. You don't need to convince yourself out of it. You already know when something is off. This is why it's so important not to date out of your feelings, out of depression, or any type of insecurity, because it blocks you from really observing people. Again, you need to find the balance so you can become a selective sifter. If you're inviting someone into your life, you better well observe that person across time. Slow down, calm your hormones, take a cold shower. Get out of the feelings piece. He's hot. Oh, he makes me feel good. He's so charming. Oh, he smells good. I'm a sucker for cologne. Oh, I just love the way he always comes with his haircut. Who cares? Yes, be attracted to them, but you could be inviting someone into your space around your pets, or if you have children or other vulnerable people, that could make your life a living HE double hockey sticks. Be wise, date wisely. Ciao.